Renee said, I'm still making diploma GEDs and college degrees and other documents. If you're still interested, hit me up. Y'all, they're fake, but she does have a price list. Now, Renee does pay stubs for $30, bank statements for $50 each, doctor's notes for $50, scannable license and IDs for $200, I'm sorry, digital social security cards, $100, and much, much, much more. On the footnote below, she said, if there is anything you need that's not on the list, feel free to let me know. I do them all. And I'm not gonna hold you. I saw this one from Colorado Technical University, and it looks pretty good. It looks good. Now, this is a high school diploma from Notre Dame Cristo Rey High School. It also looks pretty good. Okay, not gonna lie, a felony, but good. Now I went to the comments of that post and somebody said, passport, holy F, please don't try to use a fraudulent passport. I know hold on. Girl, why you got passport? Friend, why you got passports on? Take this off of here. Home insurance. Now how you scam? I got some questions. How you scam? Why you need a fake home? I'm confused about. We're gonna come back to home insurance.
At a concert with a woman who was filming with flash the entire time. You know, I shouldn't be able to see the scalps of the people 2 or 3 rows ahead of me during a concert. I really shouldn't be able to do that. But hey, shout out to this woman for giving me the opportunity to see everybody's head. It's ridiculous that not only her flash is on, but the brightness of her phone screen is so dialed up. It's like she doesn't even notice how, I don't know, obnoxious she's being, which is, I guess, why she's on this subreddit and why so many people are ridiculing her. And it's completely deserved. Like, so many of us have been in this position where someone is being obnoxious, whether it be in a concert or a theater, and you can't say anything because the moment that you, I don't know, pipe up and bark a little bit about someone's just complete and utter lack of, common etiquette, you immediately ruin the event for everybody else, because now there's an argument, now the lights are on, and now you're kicked out. It's incredibly sad that this is the only way that you can really get back at someone for being ridiculous like this. You gotta just expose them online. But hey, until there's other tools available to us, I like this one, because it's at least a little bit funny. Can someone remove the homeless people? RIP Asheville. Imagine actually posting something like this in earnest and not having it be a joke. Like, for real, do you genuinely think that people are going to help you be disrespectful? Especially towards people who aren't doing anything but literally living outside. That's what they're doing. Now, don't get me wrong, homeless people outside typically aren't aesthetically pleasing and probably shouldn't be in the background of your photo. But you posted this on Facebook and you have a sleeve tattoo and really bad makeup. If anything, those homeless people are adding to the photo, because without them, it would just be a really terrible photo taken and posted onto Facebook. Like, without the homeless people, it just would be bad and unappealing. So from the bottom of my heart and everybody who's watching right now and giggling at you, thank you so much for sharing your dumb thoughts on the internet, because now we have something to giggle at and feel good about. I know that I'm not you. That actually elevates my self-esteem to like the highest degree, multiple levels. Group of human trash stole a puppy from the Oregon Humane Society. Fireball, the puppy, was stolen from OHS in Portland on October 7th. $500 reward for her safe return. If you have any info, call the Oregon Humane Society at this number or submit a tip at the Portland Police. So already, the cops have been called. Already, people are looking for you. Why did you steal a dog? The theft itself probably wouldn't get you a lot of jail time, but I promise breaking and entering into a shelter and then stealing a dog might net you a few years in jail. You might actually just completely torpedo your life. And all that for what? Why do any of that? They're gonna find you. We have your faces. We know what you were wearing, and we even know where in the shelter you broke in from, because they didn't even bother to like walk around and peruse what dogs they were gonna steal. They literally broke in and stole the first animal that they saw. Why are we attacking the Charmin Ultra Soft? And why are we just stealing only pieces of it and not an entire roll? You ripped open the bag. You could have just walked out with a roll, but no. You needed like half a ply in the moment. Why? Did you need to blow your nose? Or maybe the act of stealing toilet paper pieces is thrilling for whoever did this. It makes no sense. I don't understand why we just don't take the whole item. This isn't the first time we've seen this type of theft on the subreddit, and it always just confuses me. I don't get why we don't just take it. Why do we want pieces of something? What did you use this for? What type of emergency were you in? What type of, I don't know, narcotic-induced psychosis would compel you to take 3 ply of Charmin Ultra Soft. I don't understand. And then leave it like there isn't cameras. We saw you chewing through that. I seriously hope that there was not a child in the back seat. I seriously hope we just, I don't know, put the Twisted Tea in an extra cup holder. Even so, why are we driving drunk? Why are we driving with Twisted Teas in the car? Especially if we're parents. The amount of irresponsibility in this photograph is mind-boggling. Because let's take a look. Let's just take a look at everything that's happening here. One, the Twisted Tea. That's just a bad decision altogether. Why is that in the car? Why is that open? And certainly, why is it sitting in the cup holder of a child seat? In order for that mid-beverage to end up in that cup holder, a lot of decisions had to be made. And at no point, the owner of this vehicle, parent of this potential child, or caregiver of this child, at no point did they think that any of those decisions didn't make sense. The way I would just hang out in the parking lot to see who would get into that car, and absolutely I'm calling the cops, because you need to go to prison. You can't hang out. You can't hang out. You ever go to the public park and use the public water fountain to wash your dog's butt?
Hey, man.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That is just insanely gross and disturbing. I can't imagine seeing a monster grab a fistful of ground beef and then eat it raw and then just, I don't know, leave. You let them leave? You don't get to leave after that, man. With behavior like that, we should be able to put you in an asylum. And not for your benefit, it's for ours. We just need you to be away from the world, bro. Because come on. This isn't hunger. This is not someone who's just, I can't afford food. No, I was joking with the last one with the Charmin, but this one's genuine. Like, absolutely somebody was messed up on some sort of illicit chemical. Some sort of chemical was compelling this person to eat raw beef. And nobody stopped him. Man's got away with this terrible crime, and now he's out here among us. And the only way we can catch him again is if we can, I don't know, catch him eating more ground beef, which isn't a guarantee. If someone is crazy enough to just fistful this, they're gonna eat anything raw. I can hardly imagine what the next, I don't know, next product victim's gonna be. Is it gonna be raw chicken next? Are we eating raw pork? You know, packing can be difficult if you only want to take a carry-on and bring back gifts. We normally pack clothes and shoes that we're going to wear one last time for the staff to keep or donate. You would be amazed at how grateful people are. This is also a great suggestion for a cruise. No, it isn't. None of this is a good idea. None of your clothes are being taken by the hotel or cruise staff. None of them are being donated to other people. They're being thrown away because nobody knows what's on those clothes. And most importantly, nobody asked for your charity. Trust me, I understand the frustration of only wanting to bring one bag because you don't want to be charged for anything else. You don't want to check anything else. I get it. But this is stupid. This method is stupid and you're not a good person. You didn't succeed at helping anyone. What you succeeded at was creating more work for people and more stress for whoever is managing that cruise or that hotel, because now they have to figure out a way to get rid of your really gross leftover laundry, bro. That's all you did. You created problems. A local Parisian didn't want to keep his kids this bad. He had to open my window and literally put his kids through the window. Oh my God. I can't show any of this because it's actually a barely walking child being pushed through a window because their deadbeat father doesn't want to take care of them. And I don't understand why there's laughing emojis. I don't understand why any of this is funny. It isn't. I can see how it's goofy, but it's just sad. This child is like super confused as to why he's being pushed through a window and why his dad is so eager to leave him with his ex-girlfriend and not be a parent. That kid is actively turning around and looking at the father, confused. It makes no sense. Why make a child that you don't want to take care of, bro? It's incredibly sad and disappointing because that child is going to turn out really poorly if people don't care. I hope that someone in his life cares and tries really, really hard to be a mentor, to be a parent, because the father certainly doesn't want to be one, and the mother finds this funny. I don't understand. None of it makes sense, and this kid either has no parents or just half of a parent. Because it's obvious that the father's checked out, but the mom telling jokes and posting this on Facebook, a part of me feels like she's going to develop into a crappy parent too, and this kid is just without anybody. You know, everybody has an opinion when it comes to gambling, you know? Some people hate it, some people like it, some people are in between. I'm one of those people. I'm in between. When I feel like I want to gamble, it's never chance games like this. It's usually sports betting or playing card games like poker or baccarat. And you know, it never crossed my mind to use my feet during that process. I never used my toes to place, you know, sports bets on my phone or shuffle cards while playing at a table. No, that's just not a thing that ever crossed my mind. Why in the world would you play a chance game, which is already stupid, with your feet? That's something that everybody has to touch. And now, funny enough, your feet are probably even more contaminated. I really feel for whoever has to clean these machines, because I know for a fact they don't have fingernails, man. Those screens have to be gross. The way that I see people use them is fascinating. If I can find a clip, I'll put it up. But literally, you'll see people like swiping the screen and doing these weird rituals, thinking that this digital random slot machine is actually going to give them a payout. A predetermined chance slot machine is going to give you a payout because you rubbed the screen a million times and you're making faces, and it's weird. That level of addiction, I never want, bro. I never want to be there. I like having fun sports betting because it's cool. I like playing card games because it's actually fun and there's skill. And like I said before, never did it cross my mind to use my feet.
Indiana pair accused of pilfering bronze veteran markers from headstones.
Articles like this make me feel great. Not because of the topic, of course not. No, it makes me feel good that I have enough neurons and income to never ever be in a situation where I feel that it's remotely necessary or right to steal from a graveyard, whether it be whatever's in a coffin, whether it be whole gravestones, or in this case, the bronze veteran markers from said headstones. I am so blessed that I had two parents that cared. I am so blessed that I have a job and I have somewhat of a prefrontal cortex, because it seems like if you lack any of those things, if there is a deficiency in any of those things, there's almost a statistically significant guarantee that you will turn into a goblin. I genuinely hope that everybody that you stole from haunts you for the rest of your life, and I hope they're all poltergeists, just throwing stuff at you forever. You ever just not have enough money for flowers, so you go to a public garden and just steal them? Aspen Gold has cleaned his kitchen sink. Yeah, I'm sure he has the time to clean his kitchen sink in his bedroom after getting banned off of Twitch for saying, I don't know, some wild stuff apparently about the conflict in the Levant. And yeah, I didn't know it was that nasty. I've seen his bedroom. We've talked about his bedroom. I have not seen his sink. That is a bug. That is a living creature literally making a nest inside of your sink. And the fact that people are actually praising him for cleaning up his sink, like, genuinely is, I mean, nice, but like, you're also very grown. Your sink should not look like that, and it absolutely isn't worth an applause and some sort of congratulations. But that's just my opinion. You know, you guys can feel free to talk about this in the comments down below. It's just jarring that we have to always see this man's house. This is where he lives. He lives in this. I can't imagine the smell. Snortable caffeine supplement called Want a Bump that showed up on my Reddit feed. Snortable caffeine. That sounds like tachycardia. That's what that sounds like. In all seriousness though, who's the market for this? Because already caffeine pills exist and coffee exists. How much more of a buzz do you need? It really begs the question if caffeine is your, substance of choice. Maybe this isn't for you. If you're snorting that, maybe you should move on to something else. All right? Maybe we've outgrown, the typical stimulant that a lot of people, drink on a daily basis. Maybe just caffeine isn't for us. Maybe it's just not enough. Have you considered, I don't know, stopping? Maybe we have an addiction. Maybe we've built up a tolerance to caffeine, which is wild. That's a wild statement. You shouldn't buy this. If this is something that you want to buy, talk to a therapist, go to AA, be better. Don't do it. Don't elevate, because after caffeine, we hit prestige level stimulants, and those send you to prison. Oh, there's a party at a sorority house, and they put a little banner out on their balcony. Let's see what it says. Freshman boys, our couches don't pull out, so we hope you do. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, Megan. Uh-oh, somebody exposed you, Megan. Or maybe you exposed yourself, which is a different flavor of demented, but whatever floats your boat, and I hope that your ad, gets a response. I hope that somebody helps you loosen that balloon knot. If it ain't already, I don't want to presume. Are we really selling bootleg high school diplomas for $400? Who needs a high school diploma that bad? What does a high school diploma really get you? I don't know, maybe this is for checking boxes. I didn't know if you needed like a high school diploma to live in some sort of Section 8 hovel. Who knows? I certainly don't. My high school diploma literally just gave me student loan debt. That's all it did. It gave me access to college. That's what it did. And to end today's video, I have a poem to share with you. A poem written by a working class man. A dude who is upset with management. He's upset with his boss. So what does he do? Like many artists before him, he's channeled his emotions, his aggression, his feelings into a poem, into something that is positive, something that you can nibble on and think about and bring warmth to your heart and your chest. Boss makes all the money. It ain't right. That's why I crank my on the job site. Talk about artistry. Talk about real deal writing. That's crazy. We got to give him an applause. Give him a quick applause, because you know for a fact this man took his boss's Sharpie and wrote this on the bathroom wall for other employees to giggle at and also take pictures of. We don't know who did this. It's untitled. This man simply wanted to share his truth. He wanted to share his story. And something about that raw, carnal emotion is so beautiful and powerful. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ailurus, aka Panda Daddy, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you did, let me know in the comments down below and leave a like if you liked the video. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe, fam. What you doing watching videos and not subscribing? And if you're old, make sure you hit that bell so you can get these notifications every time. This week is about to be insane because I have to go to a wedding. Therefore, I have to upload everything beforehand. And because of that circumstance, you guys are about to get the craziest content drop this week. So I hope you guys are excited about that. I'm making sure to put out all of the channel favorites, so make sure to have those notifications on and subscribe if you like the video. And of course, we gotta thank the Patreon supporters that make content like this possible. A big thank you to D the Wicker Beast, Arrow the Cat, Molly Mayhem, BT Uzi, Not Cool 723, Jet Hero, Yex, Quispy, The Main Mon, Cobman4372, Blacklist Gaming, User Deleted from Planet, Seth is the 102, Twitch is Lost, Dawnbreaker Drake, Traffic Racer 124, Fisherman, The Blurred Star, Mr. Sandman, That One Girl, Loving Tate, Tron Destroy 23, Code Connor Purvis, Ronan EXP, Cy Federic, My Golden Experience, James Tucker, Primavera, BMX 30, Cinnamon Sticks, The Fake Musician, Samantha Bellhart, Dundernass Hawk, Clyde the Hobo, and Noah. Thank you so much for your support. It is greatly appreciated. And if you want to help support the channel, there's 2 links in the description, one on my merch store and one on my Patreon. Both funds go directly to the channel so I can maintain what's happening here. And as always, stay zesty.